Oh man, I'm not even completely ready. I'm not on my game right now. Take forever to drop the beat. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for being here. As always, I didn't know I was gonna stream until I started streaming. What's up, Simon? John Lee? Yeah, I had I wanted to start streaming. I was like, I don't got time to make a thumbnail right now. Fortunately, very fortunately, something very exciting happened right at that moment, and then I took a photo of my very excited face that was truly authentic and sincere. It's going all right so far, Stefan. I realized that I ran out of ice drinks, so I need to go to the store and get some more. Hold on, I'm trying to remember who the other fool was. Oh yeah, I don't really know who I think will win, but I'm rooting for Santiago. I'd like Santiago to win. Oh, thank you, Zach. Hey, kid, Audie Sack, I appreciate that. What's up, Hassan? All right, let's go. Ponzinibbio. Wait a minute. That's why we just call him Santiago, huh? Is that the one? Yeah, I'm going to call him Santiago. And Baeza. Hey, Santiago's stalking him. Baeza's kind of getting back into a corner. I don't know if there's exactly corners in the octagon, but hey, what's up, come on? What's poppin'? Good to see you, happy. Not much these days. Come on, I'm just having to fix a lot of things around the house. Just having to get a lot of yard work done. You know, when you start, you know how like when someone comes over to your house and you never realize until that moment how like you're not happy with the way your house looks, and you start cleaning up and stuff like that. That's kind of how it is with my whole house right now. So I'm just trying to work on the path, and it's miserable. But it has caused me to realize how many things I neglected lately. So it is kind of nice to see the work being done, to see improvements. I'm doing a lot of that. It's not spring anymore, is it? I'm doing like that summer cleaning. Santiago is still stalking him, still backing him up. Baeza is just like strictly on the defense right now. Leg kicks, quick leg kicks from Baeza. Bisping just over here talking about this fool's body. Forgot about the fight for a minute. All right, Baeza's trying to throw the 1-2, but Santiago is like, chale, just takes a step back. I mean, throw as many as you want. Santiago's managing the distance pretty well right now. Oh, Baeza's like slipping around. They got another ice spill or what? Baeza was like sliding right now. Yeah, Baeza can't just come forward like that, just trying to throw the 1-2. Like, Santiago's too smart for that. Baeza just keeps trying to throw that same thing, and Santiago just like, let me back up real quick. Santiago kind of slipped right now. I don't know if you hurt his leg or it looks like he has a little welt behind his left leg. Those leg kicks, they're taking their toll. Colby knows what's up. Going live tomorrow too or not? I think so. That one I'm actually. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. But tonight is a stream I'm actually interested in doing. That one I'm actually looking forward to. Yeah, Zach. Some people were telling me like, just use a pressure washer, and I was like, oh yeah, let me get one. It's right there. I don't have a pressure washer. Those things are like crazy. Got to borrow one from Home Depot for like $200. You're crazy. But yeah, I was doing that, and like I had never had to do that before. I didn't even know that was weird. Like I thought I was a genius when I figured that out. Because before that, I was doing it with my finger. I was going like I scraped a little bit. It like I was eating lemon the other day and it burned. But before that, I was going like that with my finger, and then I was like, I'm gonna use a screwdriver, and I was like, I figured it out. You know, I've arrived. And then everyone was like, "What are you doing, fool? Use a pressure washer." But man, it took like close to 3 hours maybe, and it was 104 that day. It was hot that day, but it felt good because I had my headphones on. I got like a sweat going. I didn't have time to exercise that day, so that was like my cardio right there. But man, I went through like 12 ice drinks up there, and things were nasty. But it paid off because someone came by a couple of days later, and they're like, "Hey, what happened to the swamp on top of the pad?" And I was like, "All right, good. At least someone noticed." It was nasty though. Oh yeah, I love lemons. That was me too. Before I realized it was a roof and not a driveway. Well, I don't understand that, Zach. That was me too. Before I realized it was a roof and not a drive. Oh, are you talking about because like how you know how people take the weeds out of the driveway with the screwdriver? As I thought I was I come up with these things. I'm like, I figured out life, and then like I realized other people are doing the same thing. Is that what you mean? Because I always take out weeds in the yard with the screwdriver too, like in between the concrete. But like everybody does that, huh? What's up, Matthew Bird? You should break down Paulo Costa's flat earth theory. I didn't even hear him talking about that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I have to look that up. I just heard that he wasn't gonna fight because the fighter pay or something like that. Oh, okay, Zach, that's why I was confused. All right, I will not ask you to relive it. That's fine. You must have your reasons. What's up, Real Gamer? $74.99 at Lowe's for a pressure washer. What? To buy one or to rent one? Well, either way, that's a little steep for a grandmaster. I don't know how often I would be using it, you know? I would have to be every day I'll be like, hey, we got anything else I could pressure wash real quick? Just to feel like I didn't waste my money, you know? Oh, thank you for rounding up the troops, Amanda. I said to borrow pressure washer from a homie. Oh, okay, yeah. I still started rambling, Zach. I didn't have no context. Said that Saturn didn't exist. Oh, that fool's dumb. My tío Beto had a Saturn for years. Paulo Costa's an idiot. I saw one firsthand. Dumb guy. I don't think they make those anymore. I remember my primo had a clean Chrysler, and I remember I was always like, when I grow up, I'm gonna get one of those Sebrings, you know? They were clean, and then by the time I was able to drive, they didn't have them anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the fight tomorrow. Barring some unforeseen circumstance, yes. I'm looking forward to that. Why do you keep saying that you have to stop all this if people don't support the channel? I guess I do say that from time to time, do I? You might have just watched my Patreon video. I don't know. I don't know why you're bringing that up right now. Because it's true. there's only 117 people right here, so I'll tell you this. I have to do a few more breakdowns, basically to fulfill some sponsorship responsibilities, but I don't know what's gonna happen after that because this is stupid, and I don't feel like being stupid anymore. So yeah, I might have to give you guys an update soon. Once I fulfill that, and because I have to, then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. I might go to Home Depot full time. But yeah, it's true. I wouldn't have been doing MMA videos past April of 2019 if it wasn't for Patreon and YouTube membership and Super Chat. Basically, I'm like 99.9% supported by viewers, and I really don't feel like working on videos for 3 weeks anymore each. Just to I had someone help me with one of them with some footage and stuff like that, helping me edit, like download footage. No, I paid them more than I made on the video, and I cried that night. I did it. I don't want to lie to you, but when I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm done. Never again. It was heartbreaking though. Like, if it wasn't so funny, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's why I say it, because it's true, and because I want to give people the information that, like I said, in April 2019, I got real with people, and I was like, hey, if you like it, let me tell you the truth, and if you want to help keep it around, I'm gonna be like PBS, and we could do it like that. If not, I understand. Peace. But people came through, and but I don't like that. I don't like relying on that, and I know people have their own things, and people come and go, and it would be crazy of me to fully depend on that. And YouTube just doesn't like what I do or something, so it's just not infrastructure that it can sustain long term, you know. So that's why I say that. But I hate it, you know. I've grown to hate it, so I don't know about the longevity of it anymore. It's a pretty stupid business model. Oh, you like my stripes? I got an Adidas hoodie. Get the new Adidas hoodie to save the channel with the MMA Adidas hoodie. You just have to walk around like this in front of your blinds. Zach Hughes. I appreciate that. And Zach, I've been using that gift. I'm telling you, that gift changed my life. Like, I didn't realize how much I needed something like that. Of course, you know, we talked about it before. We can't agree with everything, but, you know, a lot of the exposition and whatnot is like, I appreciate that, Zach. Omar E! Can you give a shout out to MXBC? Thank you, Grandmaster. What is that? What if it's some like hateful organization that like is against people of all mankind? MXBC. I'm about to look that up. MXBC. Oh, it's like a bike thing? What if it's like fools that hate people and ride bikes? What if it's like a cult that hates like people with like I don't know. I had an idea the other day. It was like a video, like this fool like shouting like racial slurs. Like somebody was like, "Hey, that fool shouting racial slurs," and they're like, "No, that's not right." So they want to go out to like check him, and they walk outside, and he's going racial slurs like at the top of his lungs. He's just shouting. He's literally shouting racial slurs. It's not my best idea, but it made me laugh. He's like just full of hatred, and he's just shouting the words, racial slurs. It's just like this indiscriminate hatred. Like if the shoe fits. You don't want to laugh at your own jokes on camera, though. It's not very appealing. Oh, but anyway, shout out to MXBC. When will they replace the mat at UFC Apex? Hey, Dana doesn't even want to pay his fighters. Paulo Costa's like, I'll come back to fight the day you pay me and get a new canvas. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Only 300 plus on Patreon. Support the work. Hey, Kobe, it kind of blows my mind sometimes when I look at the number and I'm like, dang, 300 something people? That's a lot of people. But I see what you're saying, yeah. And I don't want anybody to, like, there's probably a lot of people that watch this that, because there's a good amount of people that support me on Patreon. So there's probably people that see stuff like what I was saying right now, and they're like, "Fool, that's more on your Patreon than I make." That's cool. Then, you know, please don't give me any money then. But if I was a bachelor, then my life would be different. But I started doing this kind of late in life with a wife and a couple kids. And is at a certain point in your life, you kind of just need to do the right thing and be responsible and not work a job that's making basically less than minimum wage. I was talking to Marilena about it the other day. I was like, you know, I could do this and that and this and that and this and just make minimum wage and my stomach won't hurt every night. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not asking for anything. I'm just saying I think I'm on the back half, you know? I don't golf, so I don't know if I'm using that term correctly, but I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of feeling done. I'm kind of feeling stupid lately. Making magic fishing. Yeah, I have to do some more breakdowns to fulfill sponsorship commitments, but after that, probably not. And it's a weird paradox. It's a weird paradox. I get comments daily that are amazing. People saying how much they love the breakdowns. And it feels like it makes me hate the breakdowns even more because, like, they ruin my life, and for what? And then people are like, well, do more though. Come on, do more. And I'm like, for what, fool? For you? The same fool that gets mad at me when I do too many podcasts and no breakdowns? I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying, like, you know, in general. Por la gente. Is he serious? Like 185,000 subscribers, people will die for that much. I used to think that before I had that much. Now I realize it doesn't mean anything. And when you have 185,000 subscribers and only like 10% of them watch your videos, it only makes it worse. I'd rather have less subscribers than to show such an embarrassing percentage actually watching the videos. It actually makes the channel look worse. If Grandmaster stops making videos, then I'm going to start a channel. That's a threat. There you go. Amanda Griffin taking over, the new Grandmaster. You make great videos. Hey, this isn't even about the fights anymore. I'm too invested in your comments. I'm sorry. If you were here for commentary, you should probably take off. You make great videos. I totally get the time you put in does not correlate. Yeah, I didn't do breakdowns. This is driving me crazy. I didn't do breakdowns for like a couple months, and then everyone was like, do them, what happened? Do more breakdowns. And then I did the two hardest breakdowns I've ever worked on in my life. The one, and I know they were late, you know, that's my fault, whatever. I know they were late, but this is a slug fest. Oh dang it! Oh dang it! And he definitely landed one after the bout. That was dirty. That was crazy. But yeah, people were like, do him. And then I did the 2 hardest breakdowns I've ever worked on in my life. That one that was Jake Paul and Ben Askren / UFC 261 and then UFC 262. I don't know if I've ever been more proud of a couple breakdowns. I worked on those harder than any breakdowns I ever worked on in my life. And it was the most apparent ever that it wasn't worth it. And I was like, that's it. Yeah, Colby, that's true. But I also don't want to I don't want to be like that, you know? It feels dirty. That is true, Quinn Wilson. That is true. When is the next podcast? Hey, Brian, unless I don't know. Unless the YouTube algorithm breaks and like the Spiffing Brit uploads another video and something crazy happens and YouTube like trends every one of my videos I've ever made and my life changes, I'm fulfilling my sponsorship commitments and then I'm that's it. Breakdowns, podcasts, everything. I'm gonna be like a landscaper and enjoy my evenings and my weekends, you know. Einstein says I'm a fool. I put all my life savings on Logan. Can't wait to buy a new car. Dang, you think it's gonna be like that? Byron R. Do it for fun, bro, on your free time. I'm gonna stop right there, Byron. It's not fun. It's a job, bro. I never ever did YouTube for fun. And I know people like to hate on that and they'll be like, if it's not in your heart, why are you doing it? How come? Hey, if you work at Kmart and it's not in your heart, then quit. That's like telling someone that like, I don't even watch TV anymore. Like, what's a popular show? That's like telling one of the actors, hey, if it's not fun and it's not in your heart, bro, don't do it. They do it for a paycheck. I'm not going to lie. I had ideas of stuff I wanted to do on YouTube and I wanted to make a career out of it. You know, I didn't come on here for fun. It's not fun. It's hard work. It's very hard work. I would never do this for fun. I would do this for fun. The live stuff when I get to talk to you guys, that's fun. Spending hours upon days doing research and shooting and writing and editing, that's not fun. Do it for fun and your free time is hilarious. I see your channel growing slowly. I appreciate that though, Byron. I appreciate that very much. It feels good when it's done and it's like having a baby. When it's done and it's out there and like the hemorrhoids have healed and all that and I don't have to deal with it anymore. And then I see people enjoying it, that feels good. And I feel like, okay, good. I put something out there. I can make some people smile. That's very fulfilling. But the process is not fun. Oh. I remember I heard Steve Martin talking about that one time. I don't know if you guys have ever heard or read his book, Born Standing Up. Man, that thing like changed my life for at least for a little bit. It affected me greatly. If you have the time, Born Standing Up, the Steve Martin biography or whatever. And I remember one time he was talking about like some regrets that he had about how his whole thing, all the stand-up, that crazy stand-up he was doing, all the touring and like the peak of his career starting in the movies. He talked about how he didn't enjoy a second of it because he was so wrapped up in the work. And just keeping his head down and putting out the work. He's like, I'm here now. And he's like, all I did was work. I didn't even enjoy the process. And that's what it's like. Like I put out like 200 plus videos at this point and I didn't enjoy none of it. I was just like trying to get it done. And like now I'm here and it's like, it's so hard. Man, I can't. Can I flip this up right here? I think I put my blinds backwards because it's never been like this. I could have had it like that the whole time. Oh, man. I'm way behind. Diaz is going to fight some British fool? Who's that? Oh, I always forget that fool's British. I don't hear him talk very often. Mayweather should take a dive tomorrow. It will set up the biggest rematch in history. It's Granny Panty Night. I can't believe nobody said that before. Granny Panty Night. Why are you looking like a barcode? I fixed it. That's a good one. Assad, wait, so the only reason you're doing YouTube is for money? Shouldn't you be doing it for the love of it? Or am I forgetting this 2021? Oh, I read that wrong. Or am I wrong? Yeah, you're very wrong, Assad. Look here, I'll be honest. People that do YouTube for fun, they're alien to me. I don't understand it. I envy having that much time in the day to do something like YouTube for fun. That's not a kind of life that I have right now. I have things that I would do for fun if I have free time. Being a YouTuber is not one of them. Now, when I'm working hard and it's real hard work and I put out a breakdown, I enjoy it when I go back and forth with you guys in the comments. And it feels good to know that like you guys understood it. There's people that'll watch my videos and they'll go like that and they'll be like, I don't get it. This is stupid. But when you guys enjoy it and you comment and I feel like, oh, I found my little community right here. It feels good. That part I enjoy. But the idea of doing YouTube just for fun, that's insane to me. You got to be like 12 years old and have like no responsibilities, or you're way older and your kids are grown up and you have time in the day now. I don't understand that. Favorite wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It just depends on the eras, you know. But always. Jokes that only make you laugh are fun because you don't need to put any work in. Yeah, that's true. They feel good. It feels good. He has a family too. He can't just chill and make videos because he likes doing it. That's called irresponsible. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm feeling like lately. That's what I've been feeling like for a long time. I'm being stupid. I'm being irresponsible. I started in the game pretty late in my life, so it's like, what am I doing at a certain point? It's like, hold up, kids. Hold up. Did you know that these fools fought? And now I got to make some funnies about these fools? You have homework. Hold on. Homework will always be there. If you stop doing videos, my MMA hoodie won't fit the same anymore. John Lee. Hey, I appreciate you, John. Didn't even have nothing to say. I appreciate that, John. Your silence says 1,000 words. Kobe knows. Close your blinds, bro. Man, I'm that far behind. At least we'll have the memories. Yeah. What's up? Oh, John Lee says sup. The tailgaters. The podcast is amazing. I appreciate that. The podcast was something that another thing, like kind of like the Fight Companion that I was doing just for fun. But then it was like the same thing when I was doing Twitch back in the day. Like, well, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. But again, it just ends up feeling irresponsible. I just can't justify it. I can't just say like I have fun doing it. If that was my mindset, then I would play my PlayStation 15 hours a day and tell my Elena, hey, this is what makes me happy. All right? This is what makes me. Do you want me to be happy or no? Then let me play my PlayStation. You go to bed. You go to sleep, oh, you do it every night, Marilena. That hurts me, Quinn, but I understand. Do they play hockey on that canvas too? It's funny that your name is Wax and you're saying that comment. It's kind of ironic. What the heck? I'm way behind. PewDiePie has 110 subs. Oh, you probably mean 110 million. Half of them are dead. I think most of my subs died too. I'm gonna say that so I feel better. I think they died. That's why they're not watching my videos. They must have died. Maybe you should change your strategies and reevaluate your content. Make your content make it good. And see what attracts the most views. Just do like what you're doing, but better. Now I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand. No, I try to do that. I try. I don't want to get too specific about it because I don't want to show how I make the. How do you say? I don't want to show how I make the hot dogs or whatever. But I've tried to do that, and maybe I'm not good at it. I don't know, but I've tried to do that. You're lazy, Jesse. You got to push the video soon after the fights. I've done that before in the past, and I was a very bad. It's like Don Corleone says, you can't be a man if you don't spend time with your family, And I was a very bad guy when I was doing that. The most money I ever made when I was doing that and pushing out breakdowns like crazy, I was a horrible person, and I was not a good family man. And that's not who I want to be. Daniel, to be honest, because I would do that for fun, and I don't have time to do anything for fun in my life. That's the easiest answer. I love that channel, and I would do that stuff for fun, and I don't do anything for fun anymore. We made a Discord channel specifically for you to ask for assistance with anything. What? I know at this point it might be a little too late, but just letting you know. What the heck? That's very nice. I should get in there and take part in that. But just to say right now, off the top of the beanie, I know people probably always think I'm trying to ask them for money, but that's not even. If you want to help, spread the word. If you want to help the channel, next time you're at Target, put MMA on all the tablets. I don't want to be like the telethon all the time. If you want to help the channel, I don't even know to be honest, I'm the YouTuber here. I don't even know how YouTube sharing works. You know how on YouTube videos, there's a button below that says share. I'm always like, where does that go? On YouTube, I mean, Facebook, you have your wall or whatever, Same on Twitter. On YouTube, it's where does it go? Where do you share it? If anybody wanted to ask me blindly, how do I help? I'll say share the YouTube videos. Just share the videos, spread the word. But I don't even know where that goes. So I click share, and it says Facebook, Twitter, embed, email. What the heck is talk? Is that Chinese Facebook? Reddit? What is this? There's stuff in here I don't even know how to read. There's a blue one, an orange one, Pinterest, Blogger, Tumblr. Those things are still alive? Is it MySpace better be on here? LinkedIn. So yeah, if you want to help spread the word. But I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point. Do you have a regular job, Jesse? Well, this is my job. That's why I'm thinking I need to just get a regular job because this life ain't it. And there's no way I would do this if I had a regular job. That things can't. I mean, unless I was just gonna do a voiceover and show you footage for 10 minutes. I would not make the kind of breakdowns I make because that is a full-time job. You should put clips on TikTok. I don't understand TikTok. I go on there sometimes and have fun, but it's like I don't know what I'm doing, and it doesn't go anywhere. Hey, don't. Hey, it's for life, Zach. Don't you worry about that. It's for life. You should start a rapping channel. That'll be fun. Oh, what? Oh, wow. I did not realize how behind I was. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, man. Benjamin Vega, the OG. I work at Target and hate my life, but Mexican martial arts has given me a lot to be happy about. So thanks for that. Hey, Benjamin, I want to tell you that you are a huge encouragement and inspiration to me. Bendo got the best attitude, you know. I always appreciate you spreading the word and just supporting. You're a big encouragement to me. I appreciate it, and I love shopping at Target. So I appreciate you even more now. Just knowing that you're a part of that community. I always take pictures next to the dog. Gokuchi! The family and I always listen with the volume down on the TV. Now my daughter and wife are going to be all sad. Don't do this to me. Hey. Did you watch the Selena series yet? I mean, there's content out there. I might try to do that. Back in the day, the reason I even wanted to put stuff on YouTube is because my goal was to get to a platform. So maybe I'll be right there side by side with Selena, you know? Maybe this was all just like a resume, you know? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to send the application to Dude Perfect. I'm going to be on the crew, on the Dude Perfect crew. Tell them maybe I could bring a different demographic. Your community is on Discord for real. You have to stop by and see what's up. You would, hey Amanda, I believe it. I went on. I mean, there were at the beginning, like I feel, at the beginning I was on there a lot, but Discord was another one of those things that it turned into for me like Twitch. Like I just had so much fun doing it, and I was in there a lot, and I was like, man, I'm not even gonna get any work done because I'm having too much fun in here. And every once in a while, I would go back because I would get screenshots and stuff to put them in the videos, and I would see the conversations. I was like, man, these ones are fun. The stuff that was on there is crazy. James Dallo, yo, fool, check your email with the quickness. My email, all right. Rob A, one last MMA lesson before you go. See, that's another thing. I have to pay for those. I have to get help with those. It's like I'm blocked everywhere. Sam Bosman's, but possibly, maybe like a low budget version. But then people are going to be hating, be like, what's this? Well, how come you did this breakdown with Flacco on your potato phone? Sam Bosman's. There's only one N word I like. Knowledge. Jack of all trades. You're still my hero, and my girlfriend still loves you. Her name is Molly Riddle. And thank you, Grandmaster. Hey, Jack of all trades. Molly Riddle. Is that true? Because that sounds like a name I've heard like in a movie before. Is that for real? Molly Riddle? But I appreciate you anyways. Whether you're real or fake, I appreciate you, Molly Riddle. Hey, look at my beanie. Look, for people just joining right now, they think that's my beanie right there. Fake ball. People hate that guy so much. Kobe knows. GM, you don't have to ask for financial support. The people, wait, I don't know how to read this. The people, his fans, ask others to support. Oh, you're saying that like people should encourage. All right. Well, I mean, that does make me feel better because I hate being like, I don't know. I just hate doing that. That's one of the other things that I started hating about this. I hate being like that. I don't want to be that guy, you know? Quinn will say, even if you go, I'll still rep the MMA fanny pack. Oh, you got a fanny pack? You from the OG store. Playlist 100. Doug Rose, Mexican Miss Martial Arts, Bobby Knuckles, words. I don't know what to say, but here's thank you. Playlist 100. Thank you. Everyone needs to convince one of their friends to subscribe to Mexican Martial Arts by the end of next week to spread the word. That'll be good. That'll be pretty cool. But if all 248 people do that, yeah, that would be cool. John Chain! Yes, you had the best breakdowns. I'll be sad to see you go, but I understand getting older and be more responsible happened to me too. I hope those fools at Ridge Wallet appreciated your efforts. They are very nice people. And I wish them well on all of their future endeavors. You'll go down as making Dana White privilege a thing. I live vicariously through Tony Ferguson. Cynthia M. I hope your day is going well, Papi Chulo. Is that you, James Dallo? Is that you, James? I appreciate that, Cynthia. It's going better and better by the minute because I'm starting to wake up. I got this disgusting coffee that I forgot to drink when I woke up. So now I'm doing it right now. But thank you so much, Cynthia. My day's getting better and better by the sip. Jawad Cosme, GM, what's your secret to strong, rock-solid core? When I was in high school, and I want to get one so bad. That's like a thing in my life that like, it's like I gotta get it. It's like it will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. But it's always been like just out of my reach. I want to get one of those things because we had them in the weight room when I was in high school. You know those things where you could put your feet in them and you lay back and like it's not like the Total Gym one where it's like almost elevated. It's like a stand. And then there's like two like cushion things. One of them you put your feet under, and the other one you put your butt on, and then you could go like, I think they call them like Roman sit-ups, something like that. And then like when you put your back down, you don't lay on a bench. You like go down, and you come up, and then you could go the other way. You could put your legs in the other way and come up like that. I think they're called Roman sit-ups. But I used to do those like, whoo! I used to do those like insane for like a few years, and I loved it, and they were easy for me because I was a kid, and I felt like I built like a foundation right there, and I I want to get one of those things again so bad. But like even the years when I've gotten like lazy and I drink too much soda, ate too much Chinese food, and I start to get like pudgy and stuff like that. I always, I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like you're asking me honestly, so I want to tell you the truth. I feel like my core never left me, and even if I was like grossly out of shape and I didn't like how I was feeling, I always still had like a strong core because of that thing, and I want one again so bad. I felt like it just gave me a foundation that like has never left me. I used to use that thing like crazy. I also used to do those like flutter kicks and mountain climbers and hang on the pull-up bars and lift my knees. I think they call them frog kicks or something like that. But that machine that you lay back on, man, those. I also like I use this thing a lot. I like this thing. This, I could do this all day. I love doing it. And I don't mean it because like I know some fools are probably like, oh, that means it's not working if you could do it all day. No, like I feel the burn and whatnot, but like it feels good when you're putting that work in. You just want to keep doing it, you know? Kobe knows. Nah, we got you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. We got your community. See, I think I just have problems with that because like I'm the kind of person that like I can't take a compliment like in real life, and maybe I don't act like it right here, but like in real life I'm like very withdrawn and very shy and very like please don't talk to me. So like it's hard for me to ask for to expect, to assume any kind of help. So I tend to like resist that because I don't want to bother people. That's like me in real life. I don't want to bother anybody. So it's hard for me to my nature will like resist the thing that I need the most, which is stupid. But I appreciate that, and I hope it's true. Yeah, hey Bradley Arrow. Yeah, it's I mean, I used to talk about it all the time, how much soda I would drink, and that the only reason I would drink coffee is just to wake myself up and get the caffeine going without the soda. Because I know it's probably not the smartest thing to drink a bunch of coffee every day either, but I think it's at least better than drinking Pepsi every day with all the corn and all the syrup and the fructoses and the whatever. You know, there's like 100 things on the ingredients. But yeah, coffee's nasty. And I don't think Mireya's here right now, but you know how she bet me to not drink soda anymore for 30 days? I kept going. It's been like another full week and I still haven't drank it. I kept going and now I'm like, hey, like I'm a savage. I don't even need to drink soda anymore. And now I started thinking like, what's going to be next? I'm going to stop eating like bread. I'm going to stop eating like starch. So like, I'm starting to feel like a savage now. I have to thank Mireya. Cynthia, yes. Look, you know how like when you watch, like the world is different than it was when we were like younger. Like when I was younger, you would watch like Seinfeld, you would watch Friends, you would watch Frasier. Yeah, that's how old I am. And they didn't seem like real people, you know? They just seem like they're in another world. And they're fine. They're just there for your entertainment, you know? And what the heck? And like you don't really think about their humanness and the fact that they deal with real life and stuff like that. And like there might be some people that look at this channel and they're like, he's just there for my viewing needs if I'm bored and if I'm on the toilet or whatever, you know. I got 10 minutes. I'll watch this video. He's just there. And like, the reality is like, you never think about like what goes into the thing that they're doing or how they feel about it. And like the truth, I feel like I couldn't possibly hate my life anymore, Cynthia. And it's disheartening, it's discouraging to I don't want to be like Van Gogh, you know? I think a lot of the confusion that people have with what I'm doing when they think I'm doing it for fun, I think that's it right there. If I was gonna do something for fun, I will go play with my family right now, or I will go. If I'm gonna be selfish, I'm gonna play my PlayStation, or I'm gonna exercise. I love exercising, or I'm gonna watch some movie that I haven't had the time to watch. I'm not gonna work on a breakdown. So yeah, it's just a matter of like, I know people don't like hearing this. I know people don't like hearing it. And to be honest, I think that's selfish because yeah, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm still a human. And working as hard as I do on breakdowns and seeing the return or lack thereof. And I'm not saying from you guys, that's sick. I'm not saying from you guys that I'm not gonna be like one of those angry Twitch girls that is like getting mad at people. I'm saying like the relationship that I have with YouTube, it doesn't make sense. So after a while, you just feel stupid doing what you're doing. It's like, all right, but how many times do I have to experience this feeling to get it, you know? So yeah, it's called the Roman chair, all right? Is it still Roman sit-ups? Dark Knight Rises. Move to Canada, you can work on my bakery with me. Oh, you got a bakery? That's bad. I was telling Marilena the other day, like, I just want to get like a job where I could just do something with my hands. I told her I don't want to use my brain ever again. I told her I'm done with this thing. I told her I just want to go work at a packing house again. I want to go work in the fields. I just want to go out there, sweat, come home, and I'm done. Just rest. This thing is shut it down. Shut it down. Imagine I just be in the bakery. Next. 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 That'll be fun. Papi Chulo says email for snap. Email. Email. What? I'm sorry, my phone is a disaster. Wait a minute. No way. No way. No way. Hey, I'm not James Dallo, I refuse to get emotional. I won't do it. Oh my goodness. Hey, I don't know how many people here right now were here the last couple of streams. I think I talked about it. Oh my gosh. James Dallo, the British Bobby Lee. James Dallo. I can't even believe this. James Dallo just bought me a telescope. Oh, but he just sent me an email of with a screenshot that he just bought me a telescope. I wanted a telescope since I was a little kid. Like, one of my favorite things to do in the world is just sit outside at night and just like look at the stars. And I'm always like, I wish I could see. Because first of all, I have really bad vision. I don't know if you know that. I'm always outside like this. As soon as I saw that screenshot, I was like, that's what I've been talking about right now. Like, how I never just take a moment, just enjoy stuff, just do stuff for fun. And I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. I could just imagine myself out there like all night, just like having fun. Scoping out Teslas on Mars and whatnot. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe that. That was like the last thing I expected. Hey, James. That's like a childhood dream right there. I would have never guessed that. Thank you so much, British Bobby Lee. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's crazy. I should put it in a video somehow. I'll try to work it in there. Oh man. Benny Brewer, my contribution to Flacco's bail. College fund. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I have one of those ab wheels. It's from like the year 2000 or something. What? They don't make them anymore? Are they old or what? Long story, but I was asked to ask for money on the street corner to raise money for kids to go to private school. I couldn't do it. I went to the ATM and changed it for quarters. What the heck? What? I think you're making the right choice. It's funny. I drink coffee like every day, but it's gross. I also drink black coffee. Yeah, I can't get used to it. I've been doing it for a while now. I can't get used to it. I can't. I got used to diet soda after a while. And there was I never thought I would say it. There were moments where I felt like I actually preferred the diet soda. It had like an extra kick to it. But the coffee, I can't get used to it. GM, I'm definitely talking to you if we meet in real life. That's what's up, David. Wow. According to some of the things I'm seeing, I'm really, really, really behind. What game would you play on PlayStation? Spider-Man? Fallout. I'm obsessed with Fallout. Why not have the best of both worlds and make content from stuff you like doing and post that? There's like only one way I would. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person that will put stuff on YouTube for fun and like share my life and stuff like that, because I'm actually a pretty private person. I'm not the kind of person that will be like, hey, look, we're having pizza today. Hey, everybody. Like, that's not me at all. So it's like I do very specific stuff. And other than that, it's like shut everything down. Let's have quiet time. Hey, David, I always say the same thing. I always feel like I was born in the wrong era. You know, I feel like I should have been around like in the 20s or the 30s or something like that. Doing the Charleston and whatnot. Baker Moody! Grandmaster, can you please do the UFC 263 show as a send-off stream so we could properly mourn and say goodbye? I'm going to wear a beanie in difference. I'm pretty, yeah. Look. Here's the thing. I don't want to like, for all I know, I'll be doing YouTube another 5 years. Who knows? But look, I have to fulfill something, which I got another cut. I have to check my email to see how much more I need to do. Because off the top of my head, I don't even know right now. I haven't wanted to look. I have to finish that. And then if something miraculously changes and the algorithm changes, and then therefore staying on YouTube would be the best thing for my family. So I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm gone. This is the last, because I don't know. I don't want to be a liar. As of right now, it doesn't make sense to me anymore. And it looks like as far as I fulfill what I need to, that should be it. I need to stop lying to myself and being dumb. But if something significantly changes somehow, which it hasn't in 5 years, then I don't know. But yes, as of right now, I'm going to be doing that because I'm not going to finish what I need to do by then anyway. Thank you, Baker Moody. Welding is good times, except I listen to you while I'm doing it sometimes. Helps the time. I appreciate that, Bryn Carter. That's hard work right there. I don't even like frying chicken. I'm always like, it's always like burning me. Welding, I respect that. That's crazy. Benny Brewer. Also, GM, on a serious note, you make some great content that will live forever, even if you quit. You solely introduced me to MMA and made me a fan to where you now train. Thanks for the memories. You're saying that you started watching MMA and you started training because of my videos? I'm going to screenshot that. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Benny Brewer. Playlist 100. Have you noticed Teddy Atlas getting into MMA? Pretty awesome seeing a boxing legend get into our sport, especially when he used to be militantly against it. I forgot about that. I haven't. I think I just saw, who was he like training? Was it Nogano? He had some kind of relationship with some MMA fighter that I was like kind of seeing on YouTube. Again, I always see stuff on YouTube and then I just keep scrolling because I got to do more research. And then I just like miss a bunch of stuff that's going on. Mexican martial astronomy next. That would be bad. It has me on the logo with the telescope. Watch, look at James Dallo. Watch it saves the channel. I start doing astronomy videos. I haven't paid attention, but that's true. I did see Teddy Atlas starting to have a relationship with somebody, so that is pretty interesting. That crossover. Everybody on both sides was always so against it, and now there's definitely a gray area. Coffee with a little bit of whole milk and a little bit of honey. But I want to drink it like a cowboy. I do like honey. I don't really like milk unless the cereal gives it a bunch of flavor. Well, maybe. How do you manage your public and personal life? By public, do you mean like YouTube? How do you manage your public and personal life? Very poorly. Very poorly. My life consists of being in front of this computer. That's my life right now. Very, very poorly. I have no personal life. Zoot for life. People are still talking about Adesanya and Marvin. That was like so long ago. I'm way behind. John Kleemeyer. Don't make me listen to Joe Rogan's commentary, please. Does anybody like Joe Rogan anymore? I remember not that long ago, like everybody loved him, and like people like have decided no one likes him anymore. Lenny Gambino. I don't know what to say. It feels good to I say it all the time. Every once in a while when someone new comes to the channel and they'll be like, I just discovered this channel. I'm always like, oh, cool. That feels good. People are still finding it, but I get these little whiffs of things here and there that cause me to keep going. But then there's a lot of stuff in between that just tells me to stop. So I started wearing beanies because of you. Joe secured the bag. No hate, but it's not the same. And maybe I'll do the same thing. And then, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's some things that were on the horizon recently that would have potentially got me off YouTube and onto something else. And I resisted it, probably like an idiot. Look at how stupid this is going to sound. And let me know what you think about it. I actually resisted it because I didn't want you guys to look at me like everybody looks at Joe Rogan, like a dirty sellout. But when you think about it, like, wouldn't everybody make the same choice to secure the bag so they could like pay their bills? And I struggle with that because I was like, I can't do that. I can't like take my stuff off of here. And then like everyone's going to be like, oh, it's like that, Jesse. And then they'd have to go somewhere else to see it. And then maybe they'd have to, I guess, depending on where it would be, they'd have to have a monthly subscription with whatever platform. And I was like, man, after all the time I spent on here, people are going to look at me like how everybody looks at Joe Rogan and they all hate him now and they all look at him like a sellout. I would feel sick if everybody started looking at me like that. I was over there trying to be a hero, and now I'm like, what an idiot. Joe Rogan comedy is just loud for no reason. The dude's coked out. This channel helped me through some bad, dark times as well. It was one of the few things that got me to laugh and put a smile on my face. Oh, man. Got you to work out. There's some people and some names and stuff that stand out on here because you've been here so long or whatever, and that means a lot coming from you, David Capico. Thank you for sharing that. That does make me feel really good. Thank you for sharing that. I said it before. I know the importance of having something like that in your life because I have my own things that are like that for me. So it's an honor to have someone say something like that about anything I've ever done. Jawad Cosme, GM, your push-up variations video is so dope. Thank you. That video got demonetized recently. Or someone's making money off of it, but not me, actually. The ads are still running. but there was some music on it or something that should not have been used. Omar E. Jesse, who's the legend? Ariel Hawani. You don't like Ariel? Nobody does. Thank you, Omar. Jim Joker pays bills before spot. It's not comp. Oh, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. I appreciate that, Oliver. Everyone sells out every day when they go to work. Ooh, that's deep right there. Hey, I'm going to screenshot that one. That is deep right there. The fight starting right. What are you waiting for? Full now. There you go. All right. I'm going to get back to it right now. Kyle Bookman. Another lame, lonely night for me. You're a good dude. Oh, man. I hope things shape up for you, Kyle Bookman. Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I know your situation, but I know there was a time when I was there. Hey, sometimes I kind of prefer my alone time. You know, now I don't want to like, I don't have any regrets, and I'm thankful for everything I got now. But I believe that time will be over for you. You'll be in a time where everything's loud and moving quickly, and sometimes you'll be like, man, I'm gonna go in the bathroom for a couple minutes. Things quiet down. Well, stay strong, Kyle. I had those times too. So thankful I had like a PlayStation. Moist waffles. Never give up. I'm 25. Just lost my girl. I'm 25. Just lost my girl and kid, but I'll never stop streaming. Are you playing, Moist Waffles? Are you playing? I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Why are you still streaming, Moist Waffles? You should stop streaming. I think you're playing, but I appreciate the encouragement. Bradley Harrell. Let's all be honest. Every single one of us will sell out for 100 million. Don't play. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, Bradley. Hey, I'm gonna send some emails. I'm going to send some emails. Jesse on fire. Hey! People been talking about Jesse on fire on here. Or is this James Dallo? Is this you, James Dallo? Did you change your name again, or is this for real? Jesse on fire. Paying the super chat forward, my man. Love the channel. You actually watch the channel? I also emailed you whenever you have a couple minutes. I'm gonna screenshot you. I don't know how long you've been here, Jesse on fire, but I have to screenshot things that I need to do because I have the memory of that one fish on Finding Nemo. I forgot her name. That's a good example. Jesse on fire. I've been hearing about you a lot in this chat. I remember the last Mexican Fight Companion or the one before, people kept bringing up your name, and I actually watched some of the video on the stream, and I was laughing. That's good stuff. I appreciate you being here. I'm humbled. I'll get in there. Thank you for getting in touch. Dark Knight Rises. If you're on here and you don't know who Jesse on fire is, go scope him out. Go scope him out. Jennifer Roches B. Awesome. Underrated channel. Thank you, Jennifer Roches. You're too kind. Walt Harris is getting socked up right now in that semi-turtle position. Hey, all the refs would have stopped that already. they would have stopped that already. Walt Harris is just on his stomach trying to do push-ups, getting socked in the head. Wow. I really wanted Walt Harris to start doing better. I really wanted to see some success for that guy. That's a tough one. Benjamin Vega. So I forgot to tell you, I use my follow privileges from join. Wait a minute. What? So I forgot to tell you, I used my follow privileges from joining Christy Carlson's Romano's YouTube channel to have her follow you on Twitter. Wait a minute. Hey, we gotta talk, Benjamin. Don't go anywhere. You don't have to do another super chat, but I'll look for your name. Hey, so look it. I'm a big old fan of Even Stevens. I'm a big Even Stevens fan. All right. So I watch her videos from time to time. I really enjoy her channel. She's a very likable person. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed. I watch her videos. I was like fanboying out a while back because I left a comment and I was in the chat and she responded to both of them. And I was like, oh, like I was all happy. And then so look, I left a comment on her channel and then I chatted and she responded to both. Like a week later, it felt like a week later, like something soon. She follows me on Twitter. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, hey, you shouldn't have told me. I was like showing people that I know. I was like, hey, you know that show Even Stevens? Look it. She followed me. Is this what you're telling me, Benjamin? Are you telling me that you're a YouTube member on her channel? And when you're a member, I'm putting this together in my head right now. And then when you're a member, she'll give you a follow on Twitter and you had her follow me instead of you. Is that what you're telling me right now? Is this what are you breaking my heart right now? I went into the messages. I messaged her on Twitter. I was like, hey, thanks for the follow, big fan. She didn't even know. She doesn't know I'm alive. She Where are you, Benjamin? Where are you, Benjamin? Oh, man. Where are you at, Benjamin? Oh, man. Benjamin, are you not telling me now? Are you just letting me put it together in my head? You gonna leave it alone? Where'd you go, Benjamin? Oh, man. Oh, man. Ryan Holiday. Wow. The man himself. Ryan Holiday says, keep those super chats coming, guys. Thumbs up too. A few bucks from a lot can go a long way. Where's Randy Savage? Trademark that baby. Instead of Waldo drawings, do UFC, boxing, and center character. That's right. Look at how bad my brain is. I already forgot I was about that. Doing like a Where's Waldo thing. Holiday! Man. I appreciate you, Ryan Holiday. I appreciate you, Ryan Holiday. I feel bad every single time you comment because I'm like, how in the world did I forget about Macho Man already? It's like I let it slip my mind and I focus on other things. And then you come back on the picture. I'm like, and you remind me. You remind me of a wrestler that I once knew. You remind me of a wrestler that, remember, you know how he does that part? That I once knew. Yeah, yeah. You know how he does that offbeat? I always liked that when I was a little kid. That part, man. Thank you, Ryan Holiday. Holiday! I appreciate you. Setting the tone. Thank you, Ryan Holiday. Coming through big. Kyle Bookman, how many push-ups and pull-ups can you do? I like never max out because I like doing sets. I felt like for my body and for my brain, because I remember I started doing this when I was a teenager actually, and I would like try to motivate my friends and encourage them, and we'd have to do like 100 push-ups or whatever, and I would tell them just break it up. So like when I would do 100 push-ups, because I used to do a thing. I put a video on here and people were like tripping about the form and stuff, but it's hard to do it in the time limit. Without the time limit, I could have done it. But I have a video on this channel where I do 100 push-ups in 60 seconds, in 1 minute. And people were tripping because it wasn't like all like that and all like that. But I was trying to fit it in 60 seconds. If I would have done it in like a minute and a half, then I could probably done full extension. I don't know. But I would tell my friends, break it up in your mind. Instead of saying 37, 38, 39, 63, 64, 79, 81, I would tell them just do 10 over, 10, 10, 10, 10. So when I would do 100 push-ups, I would count to 10. And then in my mind, I would start over. And I would kind of just go like this on the floor. I'd be like, all right, 20. And then I would go 1, 2, 3. And then I go like this, 30. And then I'd kind of remember which finger I was on. And then I would just do 10 over and over till I got to 100. And it was like a mindset. It would help me do more. And like these days, I'll do like sets of 25 or 50, and then I'll breathe for like 20 seconds, and then I'll do another 25 or 50, and then I'll breathe for like 20 seconds, and then I'll do more. I do the same thing with pull-ups. So I don't know. I can't max out. I mean, I don't max out because I want to be able to go long. And typically, I mean, if I max out, I think for most people, I'll be kind of burnt out sooner, you know? So I don't really go to failure. But when I do push-ups, I'll do sets of 25 or 50, depending on how I'm feeling or how many I've done already. Because usually if I'm doing push-ups, I'm like, I'm going to do 500 or I'm going to do 1,000 or I'm going to do 300, whatever I feel like that day. And then I'm like, sets of 25 or 50. And then I get to that point. If I start trying to max out from the beginning, then I'll be like, all right, I'm tired. That was good enough. Pull-ups, I'll do like, if I do less than sets of 10, I feel like a failure. I feel like that's embarrassing. So usually when I do pull-ups, I'll be like, I'm going to do either 50 or I'm going to do 100. And I'll do sets of 10. Whether it's pull-ups or chin-ups, I like to do both because I like to work on both sides. So when I do pull-ups, I always either do 50 or I do 100. And I do sets of 10, maybe 12 or 15 if I've had time to recover. So if I haven't done pull-ups in 2-3 days and my arms feel good and healthy, I'll do like 12, 15 sets, 12, 15 reps in a set. But it's just like a mental thing. If I'm doing pull-ups, I'm either going to do 50 or I'm going to do 100. And then I'll do sets either 10, 12, or 15. But how many can I do? I don't max out. I don't know. There was a time when I was doing 1,000 push-ups a day. I was trying to be like this judo. You could look it up if you want. I forgot his name. Judo. There is an old, like really famous judo guy. And he would do 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 squats every day. And I did that for like a year or something. And I started getting like, it felt like I was getting like tendonitis or something like that. I was like, forget that. And then some fool that I know was like, hey, that's bad, like for ergonomics. He's like, don't do that. So I was like, all right. But I will pace myself. I will do it while I was watching TV. Like if there's like athletes in here, you might hear this and be like, oh, that's nothing. But I would pace myself, and I would do 1,000 in like an hour. I'd watch a couple TV shows. I'd be in the living room, and I would go like that, and I would just watch for a couple minutes, and I would do like 5,200 more, and I would watch, and then I would do some more. There's probably fools on here that could do it in like 20 minutes, but I would do it in like an hour. I would always stay under an hour. But I haven't done that lately. I didn't see results. I would do 1,000 push-ups a day, and I felt good. But then later I would lift, and I immediately got bigger, and there was a clear change. So it's like you could do 1,000 push-ups, or you could like lift for 20 minutes and get way stronger. So it was like dumb. It was just like something to brag about. Oh, John Lee. Shamon Lee. Oh, what? John Lee. Hey, John Lee still doesn't say nothing. Earlier, he just goes, saw. And then he still doesn't say nothing. $100, and he doesn't even have nothing to say. What? Thank you, John Lee. Always supporting. Thank you, John Lee. Thank you, John Lee. Hey, I'm not crying today, Dark Knight. I almost cried when James Dallo got that telescope. There was a moment I was like, don't you do it, Jesse. Don't you do it. And I stay strong. It's not going to happen. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. There's Ryan again. Love you, John. Why you got to one-up me by a penny, John? You're awesome. Got to do the only feet. Marilena said, Charlie. Sensei said, in the house. It was just a button. No competition, brother. Hey, Mireya, I still haven't drank soda. For me. This was for me. I still haven't drank soda. I looked at some, like the other day, when I finally got past 30 days, I had to pick up something because we were busy that day. I got Domino's or something. And I was this close. I was like, hey, I passed 30 days. I haven't been, and then like a handful more days went by, and I was like, I already like shattered the record. I was like, I can have a cup. But then I was like, you know what? Charlie, I'm a savage. I don't need it. I was there with my ice drink, my what's it called? My sparkling water drink. But what did I say? The Zen talk. I don't even know what I said anymore. I kind of did a push-up the other day. Rolled over on my 2-year-old, started crying. Oh, dang. And I said it was worth it. Grandmaster, greetings from Mauritania. I bet you wouldn't know what continent my country is located in. Mauritania, I'd have to say Spain. It's in Spain. The continent of Spain. It sounds like a Spanish kind of place. Mauritania. Yeah. My second guess would be Russia. It's either in Spain or Russia. Oh, what? Zach Hughes. Zach, you've given me too much in this life. Zach Hughes. Hey, bro, I really appreciate the talks we've had, the emails and so forth. I consider you a friend and support whatever decision you make. God bless, even though you put my mugshot on blast. And one of my kids saw it, and they were like, who's that? And I was like, oh, it's like, I tried to explain it. I don't want to get too personal. And they were like, oh, he got arrested. And I was like, nah. I had to make that. Oh, man. Hey, I don't want to put you on blast like Ethan Klein. Like Ethan Klein put on, like when Ethan Klein put one of his producers on blast for pirating the fight. But I remember you said something about that one event, and I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of that idea. Did you say I put the Medellin thing on you? I took it from, I think it was Pablo Escobar. Thank you so much, Zach. You have I mean, you've definitely made an impact on my life, and that's for reals. You've made a real impact on my life. You actually have. I really appreciate you, Zach Hughes. Even though I'm saying it in a very impersonal way because I'm saying your last name, but that's just the way I'm addressing you because that's your username, and I want to give you full credit. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I would love to say that I will not put your mugshot on blast again, but I can't promise that. Thank you. Did you cry when Artex got pulled into the swamp of sadness? What? What is that from? Is that like anime? Oh, the Never-Ending Story, man! I haven't seen that since I was like, wait, is there a new one? I used to watch the Never-Ending Story like once a week when I was a little kid, and now it looks like there's a new one because this doesn't look like the one I remember. Wow, I don't remember. I used to watch that movie all the time, and I don't remember nothing about it right now. I think I just remember some kid flying around on his best friend or something. Ryan Holiday. Oh, my voice has changed right now. I'm taking credit for that. Let me know if you want a manager. I'll be your Joshua Fabian, getting all Pulp Fiction. By the way, three $100 super chat is worth crying. I know. I'm just like, I've seen people do that on channels, and I don't want, like, sometimes I have to resist I have to resist reality because I don't want to seem fake. Like, sometimes I'm like resisting being for real because I feel like people won't believe it. Because I'm very blown away right now, and I'm afraid of like showing my true feelings because people are gonna be like, oh, he's being like that. So like after the video, once the video is over and I turn it off, I'll probably get emotional. I'm sure, but I don't want to let myself do it on camera. Right now, I'm being like from Inception. I'm trying to Inception myself, so I could be distracted. I'm trying to stay strong right now. This is the end of the movie right now. Oh. Movie's over. Bradley Harrell for the mayo. Bradley Harrell. The other day, Marilena was at the store. Bradley Harrell, let me tell you something. The other day, Marilena was at the store, and I called her because I wanted to make my elbow sopa, and I didn't have any tomato sauce. And I called her like 3 times, and she didn't answer. And then she called me back when she was paying. She was at the self-checkout, and I was like, no, it's all right. It's all right. Because she already had to get a bunch of stuff, and I didn't want her to have to go back. And I was like, no, it's all right. It's all right. I'll just eat some hot links. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, so Bradley Harrell, I appreciate that. I'm going to get some mayonnaise. I'm going to get some tomato sauce. Thank you, Bradley Harrell. Oh, my. What's happening today? What's happening? I don't know if you guys are like sending me off like a parent, like some parents and the kids going off to college and you're like here for your new life, or if you're keeping me here. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what to do with this. You guys are you're blowing my mind. What do I do with this? Is this like for gas money so I can move a couple towns over and like start a new life like as a farmer? Or is this like to stay here? I don't know what to do right now. I'm overwhelmed. David Capico. David Capico. I appreciate you, David Capico. 80s babies. Definitely, John Lee. John Lee says mass support. You guys are awesome. James Dallo. I heard Tony setting up a Mexican martial arts channel after the main event for breakdowns, podcasts, and live chats, stealing everything you work for. I'm not even lying. I thought about that a few days ago. Since I was like, you know what, he's probably gonna be done fighting. I was thinking, what if he starts a channel and starts doing something like that? And I'm not thinking like I'm not that full of myself. I'm not thinking like he's watching and like trying to do something like that. I'm thinking just like in his own mind, if he's like, I'll be a YouTuber. You know how all these fighters are starting YouTube channels? And I was like, man, he will get 1 million views with the quickness, 1 million subscribers. Ryan Holiday, our unemployment checks went through. Scott Vermillion. It's always you. You always make me think of that. I won't let this build up inside of me. Is it over already? Just tune in. Almost. Won't let this build up inside of me. It's almost over. It's all right. I haven't talked about a single fight. OP. Time to hit the farm. And I would like to be a farmer. I told Marilena, like, if something big ever happens, I do a movie on Netflix or something like that. I told her I want to get a farm and I want to get some animals. I would love to have a few goats, some cows. Like, I want the quiet life, you know. Green Acres is the place for me. I would love that. Just sit out there in my rocking chair looking at the goats. Ryan Holiday. The end of Inception was real. Cobb's totem wasn't the top. It was his wedding ring. Mind blown. Wait a minute. Cobb's totem wasn't the top. It was his wedding ring. What the heck? I'm going to have to watch Inception again. I'm going to watch Inception. I'm going to look at this. Jawad Cosme. Workout with bands is so underrated. You agree, GM? Poor. So my little contribution myself. Made some big decision. Hope works out for both of us. Hey. I know what it's like to make these big decisions, these business decisions, trying, sticking your neck out and hoping something. I knew it looked funny. My chair is very broken, if you haven't noticed, and sometimes it doesn't want to go up or down. Hold up. There we go. Hit the hydraulics real quick. I hope it works out. I hope your investment or, whatever it is works out, and that many returns come back to bless you, my friend. Definitely workout bands are overrated. I'm going to be honest. I used to look at people with workout bands and I was like, then I started using them. The ex-marshal sent me some. Hey, those things gave me a workout. I mean, I couldn't get out of bed the next day. Yeah, workout bands are for real. Jennifer Roche's B. Like a second quinceañera. Wait, what? Because of the goats or what? Hey, I've seen some goats at quinceañeras. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. It depends. Like, if you go to a quinceañera out in the country, you're going to see at least a few goats. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Benjamin Vega. Sorry, Grandmaster, I'm at work. I could have been lying to you. Out of grief, maybe. Probably. All right. You were lying. It was a lie. It was. How does it go? It was a lie. Oh, Rozenstruik wins. And there we go. I commentated a fight tonight. I commentated one fight tonight. Just in time for the last fight of the main card. I commentated. I did it. Everybody's seen proof of it. I commentated a fight tonight. Wow. All right, Benji, look at everybody that was here earlier. Christy Carlson Romano does know that I'm alive. She never heard of Benjamin Vega. Doesn't even know he has a Twitter. Doesn't even know that he has a YouTube membership. I'm just making it worse. I'm just putting it in my head even more. All right. I appreciate you, Benjamin. Hey, Benjamin, for real? For real, Benjamin? The fact that you had the look, I'm just going to assume the worst for a moment, all right? because I believe you deserve it. For you to actually have been in a position like that and to be a member, to be a paying member to her, to have her be willing to do that and to do it for me. What a gesture. What a gesture. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me before. Nobody's ever had a cast member of Even Stevens follow me on Twitter before in place of themselves. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. That's something that you could have had for yourself, that you could have shared with people, and like a cool thing, and you did it for me. And did I go embarrass myself and DM her as if she knows who I am? Yes, but man, I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you. Quit spending our super chat money on $15 Captain Crunch like that dude from your last video. Wait a minute, who's in the last video? What do you mean? $15 Captain Crunch. Who was in the last video talking about Captain Crunch? $15 Captain Crunch like that dude from your last video. What was the last video? Wasn't it the Jake Paul one? I don't think I've ever heard Rozenstruik talk. Dude, goats and farm animals reek, no joke. It's in my blood. I don't know, it's in my blood. Like my grandpas and everybody just like working out with animals in the fields and out in the earth, that's for me. You know how some people, they want to make it big. They want to go live in the high rise. They want to move to the city. They want to go to the fancy restaurants and stuff. Charlie, I want to get my rocking chair and I want to look at the goats and I want to chew on a piece of hay. That's the life for me. I'll take it in. I love that. I have farmland, GM. I'll donate you half an acre. Are you serious, Amanda Griffin? Are you playing with me? I envy you. Man, sometimes I'm out driving in the country and you just see acres and acres. And it's like, man, what do they do for a living? I want to put some cows out there. I don't know. Like, I love that. I love that life. Take the acre, GM. And how do I set up? How can you donate an acre on here on the super chat? You could do like a super acre. I wonder if there's like a plug-in that I could put. James Dallo. Hey, you guys are savages with that fool. Oh, that's messed up. Tony's calling it below the hairline. James Dallo. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? And below... Oh, wait. And Captain Crunch is super expensive in the UK. And you sent me a link. Let me see this. Oh. I thought you were sending me a link of like a place to buy Captain Crunch. I will get this done. UFC boss vows to deliver Chris UFC mega fight. This actually made it onto Yahoo. UFC boss Dana White posted an edited photo of Khabib. Oh, so Dana White actually did this. Hey, those pictures look real. That looks funny. Hey, you guys should click on that if you get a moment. That's actually very funny. You guys, a lot of you probably already saw this if you follow Dana White, but I barely saw this right now. That's pretty funny. Hey, Amanda, I'm gonna go get a rocking chair. That's it. I'm gonna get a rocking chair and a straw hat. Country roads, take me home. My wife bought me cereal. Losing 40 pounds. It's no longer sold in the US, so she spent $30 to buy. What? Did you type this on Google Translate, Zach? My wife bought me cereal losing 40 pounds. My wife bought me cereal losing 40 pounds. After losing 40 pounds, maybe. No, $40. Wait, what do you... My wife bought me cereal losing $40 pounds. It's no longer sold in the U.S., so she spent $30 to buy me crunchy nut from the UK. What? What? It's all right, Zach. It's all right. You probably have family over, huh? You're always watching the Fights with Family. You're probably typing it real quick in the bathroom. I got you. Animal stench is good for the immune system. Oh, wow. Moving to a farm, going on Spotify, Jesse going full Joe Rogan. I don't even think about that. Yeah, and I agree with Bradley. That's very nice of your wife to do that. That's very... I should have a talk with Marilena. She needs to step it up. Marilena needs to step it up. Heel turn MMA! Grandmaster, you need a lot of land for goats and vacas. Oh, for real? They will turn your lot brown. They eat everything. You need to sell them with the quickness. Well, I don't have them yet. What do you mean I need to sell them? I need to sell my animals? I haven't even bought them yet. Oh, you mean like after they have babies and stuff? See, I always thought like if I ever got like enough land, I always think, how am I going to cut I could barely cut my grass right now. But like I always thought the goats will eat it. The goats will eat it. Oh. I'm going to have to shout this out real quick because I appreciate it. Oh, snap. I won't read the whole thing because I don't know if you want me to give out that kind of information, Mireya, but I didn't know that. That's crazy. But Mireya just donated $50 on PayPal. Great job on the last 2 videos. Keep doing what you do best. My gosh. I didn't know that. That's crazy, Mireya. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Mireya, thank you. Thank you, Mireya. Hey, Mireya, I'm not gonna be a liar. I'm not gonna act like I'm never ever in my life again gonna have soda. But Mireya, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like very literally, you changed my life. Like anybody that's watched this channel a pretty decent amount knows that I had like an unhealthy obsession with soda. Like literally. Yeah. It actually started to affect me physically. I felt gross. It messed up my sleep more than my sleep is over. Like you got me to stop drinking soda. And then other people you got that night to donate saying, hey, it's for the green tea fund. And other people encouraging. I stopped drinking soda. I still haven't had any. I don't know if I have a cup in a month or in a year or whatever. But the thing is, I overcame it. And like, that's a very real thing for me. Like, people that know me, like in my personal life, it was always like a joke, like how I am with soda and how I was like addicted. And like, I want to tell you, Mireya, like you actually helped me. So thank you. And thank you for complimenting the last couple videos. I said it a couple hours ago. Well, I've barely been streaming an hour, 47 minutes, I guess. But people kept asking me to make breakdowns. And the last 2 breakdowns I released, I've never worked harder on breakdowns. I was like, I'm going to have a comeback. I'm going to make them perfect. And they kind of like, but the people that actually watched them seem to like them. But not a lot of people saw them. But thank you, Mireya. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. I appreciate that. Oh, homemade lemonade is good. I love lemonade. I'm sorry, I lost 40 pounds. My wife rewarded me with buying me my favorite cereal, Crunchy Nut, that's no longer sold in the US. For $15 a box, she bought it from the UK. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's very nice. I hope you have better willpower than I do, because I would do that from time to time where I'll try to lose like a certain amount, and then I'll be like, I'm going to reward myself. I deserve it. I'm going to eat 3 pizzas, and then I gain it back. So hopefully the cereal is not that unhealthy. Man. I had to I had to clean the rain gutters today, and I did some stuff on the roof, and it was not fun because I didn't realize until today that I kind of have a thing with heights, and I felt like I was a little boy. It's crazy how you get in certain situations and like everything goes away and you're just scared, you know? Like I had to do that today. I did a lot of yard work and stuff, and I just realized right now how unbelievably hungry I am. So right now, when I shut this thing down, I'm gonna go have, what time is it? I guess dinner. I just want to thank everybody. I shouldn't even say this anymore because every Mexican Fight Companion I do now, it seems like I didn't know I was gonna do it till I did it, and I had no plans to do it until I turned it on. But this is another one. I didn't even know I was gonna do this today. I was like, it was already like the event started at 1 p.m. In my area, 1 p.m. The main card started at 4. I didn't even go live till like almost 5. It was like 4:50 something, I think. I was over there sitting down, and Marilena's like, "Aren't you gonna stream or what? Aren't you gonna go stream?" And I was like, "I don't want to stream. I'm tired. I had done so much stuff. I was out there burning on the roof. I just told I want to go to sleep." And then I started, and right away people, "Hey, what's up?" And it was like the homies showed up, you know? It just feels good to see your familiar usernames, your avatars. Somebody bought me a telescope. Someone bought me a telescope. And then look, I'm looking up across the top of this thing. I didn't even... People giving like crazy today. Like I said, I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know if you guys are sending me off to college and you're just like shoving it in the goodbye card, the good luck card, or what. This is this is the unemployment check. You guys are paying the unemployment until I get the full-time hours at the Home Depot. I don't know. I was talking to Marilena about potentially stopping everything and just moving on and doing something else. And she was like, "Well, do you enjoy doing it?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Well, is it just because of how it is on YouTube? Would you enjoy doing it if like..." Like if, I'm trying not to say it a certain way, like if the algorithm helped me get more views. She was basically saying, "Would you like it?" And I was like, "Yeah," because then it will work. So it's not that I'm just rushing to get off of YouTube and stop doing what I'm doing, because there are people that have said very kind things today and have expressed how much they would like me to keep doing breakdowns. It's just, look, nobody donate any more money today. Because I want to say what I want to say without you thinking I'm trying to get you to donate money. Don't donate anymore. Stop it. But I think it will be the same for any human being. When you feel like you put your all into something and it just doesn't feel valued by the platform you're putting it on. I feel more than valued by you guys. You couldn't be more supportive. But I'm definitely not valued by the platform. I couldn't think more highly of every one of you here right now. Whether you look, there are people who bought me a telescope today. There's people who gave $100 today. There's people who gave $1 today. And there's people who didn't give anything and just said amazing comments. I thank all of you just the same. Because I could go to my favorite channels and not afford to donate anything. And I hope my words and my positive comments still mean something to them. So I want you to know, if you bought me a telescope today, or if you donate $100, or if you simply said, I love the breakdowns and didn't give a penny, I appreciate all of you. But what I don't appreciate is the platform. And I feel unbelievably unvalued by the platform. And it makes me resent it, and I want to have anything to do with the platform. It makes me want to look into other platforms that will value me. So that's basically what's going on right now. I hate the idea of turning my back on you guys and going somewhere else, but I'm starting to hate the platform. Not you guys, the platform. I don't understand it. I would think if YouTube wanted people to watch ads so that YouTube can make money, then they'd show my videos to more people, therefore showing the ads to more people. But I think I've made a couple videos in the past that maybe YouTube didn't like some of the stuff I was saying. Maybe they didn't like my sense of humor. I've tried to chat with them. I've tried to email them. They give me the runaround. They say, no, you just got to do this. You just got to tell them to subscribe. And I'm like, okay. But I'm just in a weird spot right now of letting all you guys know how much I appreciate you, but also maybe going away. So I'm stuck in a weird place. But it's just my frustration toward YouTube, not you guys. Ryan Holiday, GM, you got to sing and dance like the song Mr. Jones for Mrs. Jones. What do you mean? Like, we got a thing going on. Is that the one you mean? We both know it's much too strong to let it go now. We gotta be extra careful. He goes into that Kermit voice. It hurts so much inside. Sarah Grandmaster. Oh, Hey, I will bet that Sarah Grandmaster is James Dallo. You're playing James. I'll climb your ladder anytime. I'm not scared. Sarah Grandmaster. Sarah Grandmaster. You are a treat. You are a funny one. Sarah Grandmaster. James Dallo in disguise. John Kleemeyer. I honestly kind of look like you in a beanie. I would do MMA after you, my lord. Moist Waffles. Well, now I have to donate. Oh, that's after I said not to donate. I was wondering why you said that. Ryan Holiday, check locals out. Seriously. Locals. Check locals out. What is that? Oh, is that a new website? Hey, last time I was scoping locals, like, Marilena got the wrong idea. So I just want to make sure, like, she saw my phone that I was looking for locals and she got all mad. I was like, look, it's not like that. Locals. Oh, you're going to see me on there with Ben Shapiro? I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying. Simon, we follow you everywhere. Do what's best for you, my man. I appreciate that. I know there'll be one or two people here and there being like, oh, you're dirty, Vato, but I appreciate you saying that. Ryan Holiday, once you two find out you're a Republican. Yeah, YouTube, I feel like there's jokes that I say that people could take either way, but there's definitely some things that I've said that there was this one video that I put out that clearly they were trying to say that a piece of fight footage I used with Adesanya and Whitaker was too violent. I mean, I laid it out for them. I mean, the UFC itself has that same footage, and that particular video has some of the jokes I had in there was like, it obviously wasn't about the fight footage, and they just kept like blah 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 blah. I was like, whatever. What's up, Zia? Sure. All right. It don't wait. Wait. Are you trying to get me caught up? This sounds like something. What is this? I was like, that sounds like something's gonna get me a virus. All right, my stomach is hurting. My stomach's growling. Look, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Some unbelievable generosity today that is making me confused and making me. I got a lot of thinking to do. I got to think about time. I got to think about family. I got to think about priorities. And one of the biggest problems I always have is like, I always wonder if I were to stop, how much longer would it have been? How many more videos would it have been until it would have all been good? And then I could regret that forever. But then it's like, in the meantime, everything's miserable. So it's like, oh, wow. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I am a real person. I'm not just it's not like the old days anymore. Like I was talking about earlier, you just see those people on the TV that are just there for entertainment. I'm a real person, and you guys affect me in very real ways with your words, with your kindness. So thank you very much for doing that. When I deal with YouTube, it's a faceless organization that doesn't know you and doesn't care about you. And then I hear from you guys and it's like, oh, there's a whole different element out there. There's people out there, So thank you. I don't want to bore you anymore. I could keep talking about stuff and get all sentimental, but that's not why you show up to this channel. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna eat a lot of food right now. I need a lot of food tonight. I'm gonna eat too much. All right. I appreciate all of you. Go watch my last 2 breakdowns if you haven't seen them. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. I could say thank you to all of you for 5 hours, and I'm not gonna try. I can't say thank you enough. I'm very appreciative tonight, and I'm very humble. Thank you for your generosity. You guys blow my mind. I hope you all are blessed and you receive back what you have helped me with today, whether it's finances, telescopes, or very, very kind words. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Go subscribe to Jesse on Fire.